So the Money GPS finally hit 200,000 subscribers. My goodness, what a ride it has been. This has taken a long time. I started this channel back in 2011, and at that time, nobody was watching, okay? I posted videos very frequently, nobody was watching. Sure, I had a few views, but it really wasn't anything close to what we have today. I'm so grateful, I'm so honored to have this avenue as a place to share the information that I find. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm looking into this stuff for myself, and I want to provide videos to people with relevant data. I don't want to go all over the place on the videos. I want to cover information that you're interested in. And over the years, there's been changes, obviously, but really, I've tried to stick true to always providing a lot of data in a short period of time and bring you the best financial news that isn't found in the mainstream. That's been my principle throughout, and many people have stuck through this entire time, and I'm really glad that you have. Obviously, I feel so honored that people would actually listen to what I have to say. This information that I'm bringing out here, it's all public knowledge. It's not as if I'm receiving some classified documents out there, but I'm trying to piece it all together and make it digestible, particularly for those people who are not in the financial industry. They don't understand how this all works out, how it all comes to be, but I try to give that without the jargon, and some people consider that this is, a little bit odd sometimes, but I just break it down. I use the word garbage to talk about the fiat currency or talk about debt because that's the way I see it. And that's what I do here on the channel. So obviously, if you've been around for a period of time, you know how it is, right? You know how the Money GPS likes to bring the information. And once again, I'm very grateful to you. Just want to say thank you for all the comments, the shares, the thumbs up, everything that you do really makes my day. So that's something that I just wanted to bring to you. I thought I would just say a few words here. At 200,000 subscribers, my goal for the channel, if you can believe this or not, my goal was 10,000 subscribers. I thought if I can get to 10,000, I would have achieved everything I wanted to for the Money GPS. And here we are at 200,000. Now that's probably considered to be peanuts compared to what some of the other individuals out there, but for the type of information we're covering here, I think it's pretty good. So I'm just happy about it. And although the views might be down and the growth level hasn't really expanded to some degree, I'm not really concerned about those statistics at all. I'm trying to bring information to people, and if they want to watch, then that's great. And I know that you are, so that's all that really matters to me. It's my consistent subscribers. I'm not trying to get the most views. There are ways to do this where you can create shock value. You could talk about this or that, these things that, in my opinion, others have gotten themselves into, and they get crazy amounts of views. I see others that are supposedly in the same niche as I am, that they've gone into some other territory, and I'm just not going to touch that type of stuff. I'm going to keep this type of data going, and my next avenue here is, as I've mentioned it before, the Amazon GPS. I'm going to also do one on other types of businesses as well. I'm going to give you the game plan on how you can make money. Now, why? Why would I do that? If I'm talking about this data here, if I'm talking about the financial system, why am I getting into something like this? Because if you want a real portfolio, you need to understand how to build one that has all of the asset classes. Not one, not two, but all of the asset classes. And over the period of time, you're going to accumulate those. You may not want paper assets for the next 20 years, let's say. However, there might be an opportunity where they are good, but you judge that for yourself at the time. But there's always going to be an opportunity for one or two or more asset classes to be purchased at that given moment. So one of those is business, and I want to teach you how to actually build an online business. You could be at your 9-to-5 job, you're earning money, and now you have a means of bringing in some income. This is so important because if you think about it, the economy, and the reason I'm mentioning this, just to interject on myself here, the reason that I'm talking about this is because I had a few comments that were saying, why are you getting into this information? This is you're talking about the economy, you're talking about all of this. Why are you covering it? Well, it's very important because what we can see that's happening to the economy is that it's going to worsen. It's going to get worse and worse over time, and you need to be prepared. A lot of people are not going to have the job that they do today, and that's when you need to have an alternate source of income. You might have another asset. Let's say you have gold and silver, and you can sell some of that gold and silver. Ultimately, you could do so, but isn't it great to have some passive income? Isn't it great to be able to provide yourself with an actual monthly stable income? Well, of course that is. And people need to know how to do that because that wasn't taught to us in the school system, that's for sure. Our parents probably didn't teach us that either. Now, maybe some of us have a skill. Maybe we are a tradesperson and we can go out there and we can work. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something that runs when you sleep. That's the difference. It runs when you sleep. It runs when you go on vacation. It's always on. And the way that we do that is being able to have a system that's in place, that's set there. You learn how to do it. You understand the formula, and you get there in a very easy manner, a simple manner, I should say. It, of course, involves steps and so on. So I'm going to be bringing this over the next while. There's going to be all these different things that I will have. I'll tell you this in advance while we're here, is that I'm just going to post everything on another website, okay? It's going to be on another website. I'm not going to reveal that now, but I will shortly. And everybody's going to go there to see this new the Amazon GPS. Okay, so once that's done and everybody has sort of gotten themselves into it, then I'm going to release it on YouTube. I am not going to release it on YouTube initially, and there's a reason for that. There's multiple reasons actually, but when you're on there, you're going to get the course environment. You're going to get everything that's needed, all the extra documents. So I'm including all the PowerPoint slides. I'm including extra PDFs and things that I can't do it through here. So what I'm going to do is then provide you with a means of getting it there, and then after I'll post it on YouTube because I want the whole world to know about this information, obviously, even if they've never really got into the Money GPS before. So I think it's important to obviously share with everybody, but for you as my subscribers, you're going to get the whole course, you're going to get all the documents, the PDFs and everything, and it will be totally free. That's what I'm doing because people need to know, people need to wake up. I talked about this in my initial book, and if you're one of the readers of the Money GPS, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Robert Kiyosaki was a huge inspiration for that. I know that if you've read it, you obviously know already. Robert Kiyosaki had been such a big inspiration, not just with Rich Dad, Poor Dad, but I read several of his books, and that really helped me out to build, in part, some of that with all the 4 asset classes and things. So that's all. I've done enough ranting for this video. 200,000 subscribers. Just wanted to say thank you to each and every one of you. I really truly mean that. Every time you say thank you in the comments, I feel like thanking you back. I mean, that's the way that it is. So that's all. Take care and see you at 250,000.